Hey guys, I just got my Budrash lawnmower blades sent to me by the manufacturer to review. And I gotta say, they're nice, thick, heavy duty metal. These are the high lift blades, so they have a big lift on here to raise your grass up nice and tall as it's cutting it. And some things you wanna note when you are buying blades is you wanna measure the length and make sure that they're exactly the same length as your old size. You can see here they're pretty darn close. These are a little worn down. And then you want to make sure of whether it's either a round hole or the star. So my old blades were the star side. If you don't know what kind of blades you need, you should drop your deck off and pull your blades off and measure them and check the hole. Sometimes if you have the model number of your mower, you'll be able to look them up that way as well. So these things look really nicely made. I'm going to go ahead and install them and show you how to do that. Thanks. So to remove the blades, you have to take the deck off of the mower. And it's a real simple process. You don't need to worry about the belt yet. Don't take that off yet. But you do need to take this cotter pin out of this little pole here and the washer, and that'll come off. You have a hitch pin up here to take off. So you just grab that with some pliers. You can't even do it by hand sometimes, but I recommend you getting some nice pliers up in there. And you're going to have one more back here on the lift mechanism. So you can see that actually has a cotter pin in it. And then let's run around to the other side here. The other side's going to be the same, except you will also have a pole, another one of those little poles like you have in the front that go from here up to the transmission. So you have to pull that out. I'm actually missing mine and it's not available anymore. So I'm trying to figure out what to do with that. But I got a pin here and you got one more up there. And then you'll be able to drop the deck. And when you do that, you can slide it forward and undo your belt from the front pulley and then drop the whole thing out and pull it out. And when you do pull it out, sometimes the belt will pop off some of these pulleys. Just make sure you look at it. And if you don't have a diagram on your mower somewhere on how to put it back on correctly, because that's going to be important when you reassemble it. So I'm going to pull the deck out and then I'll show you the next process. So one thing to mention is make sure you have your mower deck all the way down position, and that makes it really easy for everything to just come right off. So I got the deck flipped over now, and it's always a good idea to have a little tool or something and clean up all the grass that's stuck on here. Because when you put your new blades on, these may have been worn down, and your new blades are going to catch all that grass. I like to use an air impact gun to take these off. You can also put a piece of wood here and use a breaker bar to hold the blade from turning, because they will turn on you. But we're going to give this a go and see if it works. Now, you might say I don't have a impact socket on here. That's true. I couldn't find mine today. So be sure you have an impact socket when you're doing this. Well, you can see how easy the bolt comes out with an impact. Now, once you take your blade off, you also want to make sure that these teeth on this little star are not all rounded off, because if they are, your blade's just going to end up spinning on here. So I'm going to go ahead and put the new blades on, and it's just that easy, guys. So you just go ahead and install them back on there, put your bolt on, and away you go. All right. I hope that was helpful. And you put the deck on the exact reverse way. You slide it under and you put all those parts back on with the hitch clips, and you're all done, set to go. All right. I'm going to give these blades 2 thumbs up.